I'm here with Christie Huff. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here on screen.
Yes. Yes. So this is how we gotta do things nowadays, I guess.
It's nice. There's no traffic, I guess, right? You don't have to drive anywhere. So
Exactly. It makes it easy to come to interviews. You just, walk to your living room, I guess.
it's great. And like you're only gonna notice what I'm wearing from like the waist up, so it's fine.
Right. No one needs to know if you have pants on or not. How is your quarantine stay at home going?
It's going well. Yeah, like the first couple weeks was like, whoa, like what's happening, and now I have kind of a schedule, I guess, now, a more of a routine, which is nice.
Yeah,
So yeah, I can't complain. Like I've been able to do things that I've wanted to do for a long time, but like never have the time to do. So that's nice.
that's good. What new things have you been able to do?
So I've been cooking a lot. I'm on the keto diet, and I've been doing that since December. But like before quarantine, I was lazy in creating food, just eat salad pretty much. And like today, I'm going to make keto lasagna. So
Ooh,
like different
yeah.
things like that, I'm like, oh, I miss lasagna. Might as well make the keto version.
Yes, I love that. Now, have you been making any new music while you've been home?
Yes, yes, it's been really nice to write without kind of being like a time clock,
Right,
Like
right.
there's no pressure. It's just kind of, I don't even know what time is anymore. I'm like, today's Friday? Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's nice to, because in real life you have to set time for creativity, and it's been nice to just be able to like be creative whenever I want. So definitely been writing a lot, and I'm lucky because I had a lot of songs already recorded before quarantine, so I can still stick to my plan to release music. So I'm happy about that.
Speaking of, last night, I believe it was, you teased new music. June 5th, Halfway Fell. Can you tell us
Yes.
a little bit about that at all?
Yes, I'm so excited for Halfway Fell to come out. It's a really cool vibe. Like I've never released anything like this. It's a breakup song, but halfway fell. It's just kind of like the middle ground when you finally kind of get over somebody, and you don't wish them well, but you also don't wish them like any unhappiness either. It's just kind of like that middle,
Yeah,
indifferent, so which is a good place to be.
yeah. It is a good place to be. It is. You've obviously in the past written about your relationships with like Black and White and stuff, which,
Mhm.
by the way, for anyone watching, it hit 3 million on Spotify. It was on Breaking Country on Apple, like huge success with that one.
Thank
You've
you.
obviously gone, with your personal relationships and written about that. Is that hard for you to do at all, or is that like just come naturally for you?
Well, yeah, like especially like Black and White and the song that I just released, Canvas. Those songs I wrote, like this happened in 2018. I went through a breakup, and I was just in a time in my life where I just sat down, and I was really hurt and just going through a lot, and I just wrote about my feelings. And I wrote a lot of songs that year, and it was all just, writing those songs from my heart just kind of taught me how to just go with emotion. And it was therapeutic. I needed to do that to kind of get certain feelings out of me.
Right.
And so I could it helped me move on from that relationship.
Hmm.
So it's almost something that I need to do. So yeah.
When now, I guess, when you're writing, do
Mhm.
you have like a notebook, or do you go to like your iPhone notes or anything like that? Like, what do you do when you have like this aha moment, like, oh, I have to write this down, or do you just go into
Yes.
the studio or anything?
Yes, I have like I could show you. I have this on my phone. Like uh and like if I go into my notes section, I have this note document that I just have like a bunch of just like random titles. I don't know if you can see,
Uh-huh.
but I have a bunch of titles that I've had this particular note for like the last 2 or 3 years. And I just go there whenever I'm like I have an idea, and then sometimes I just go into my voice memos and hum something, you know. So my
Yeah,
phone.
that's actually a really good idea. Like if you have like like a melody or something in your head that needs to go along with it to do it in a voice memo. That's a great idea.
It's been nice. It's kind of funny because, like, sometimes I go back. Like, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, "Oh, I have like an idea," and I like go my voice memo and record. And then I wake up the next morning, and sometimes I'm like, "Okay, this is cool," and sometimes I'm like, "What? What is this?" So, but it's good. You know, it's good just to record everything. You know.
Yeah. Do you ever like wake up in the morning like, wait, what was this that I recorded?
Yes, because I like have a dream or something where I think I like hear a melody and I'm like, oh, I need to, and then I'm like half awake, half asleep, I'm like, I need to like record this, and then I'm like, am I humming? Am I? Because then you too, I have like midnight voice where I'm like, you know.
Yeah. It's so funny because lately too, there's all these people who are like having these quarantine dreams, or they're waking up in the middle of the night and they're like Amazon shopping or
Oh my
something.
gosh, yes.
Are you
Glad I
waking up
have
like
woken up to like, how much money did I spend on Amazon?
exactly? Now we all know that you play the guitar. Are
Mhm.
there any other instruments that you play or that you want to learn how to play?
Yes. So guitar is like my main instrument. And I really want to learn how to play piano. I started playing piano like on and off since I was like 7. And it's always something that like I never stick with, which I'm like, it's quarantine. I have a keyboard at my house. I should be doing that. That's on my bucket list. but but piano is something that I really want to get back to, and just focus and just, sit down and really learn.
Uh-huh. Love that. And I want to go back to your song you mentioned previously, Canvas,
Mhm.
because it was so fun on your Instagram. You talked about how you actually did your, I guess, the canvas for the whole thing on
Mhm.
a shower curtain, which is so fun. I like love that. You were just like coming up with these ideas and stuff for that. And like your hair and like everything was so colorful. Like you still have it. Like it's so fun.
Thank you. Yeah, because I got the idea where I was like, okay, I want this to be very colorful. And then I was like, okay, now how to execute my vision. And I was at TJ Maxx, and they had a bunch of shower curtains. So I got like 3 different fabrics because I was like, I don't know which one's gonna take.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I'm not a painter myself, so I just kind of splattered it everywhere, the paint. But yeah, it was a cool little like experiment, and I'm happy with the outcome.
Love it. It was so cool. Is there anything that you've been doing like artistic wise, like in quarantine right now?
So I have tried painting a little bit. My roommate has a bunch of like little mini canvases. So we've had like roommate nights where we like try and paint, because I'm like, oh, like I've never really explored that part of my creativity, and I'm definitely more of an abstract painter.
Yeah, okay. Same.
Because I'm like, I wish I had, I don't know, yeah, just like that brain to like sit down and like sculpt something that made sense, instead I'm just kind of like, oh, this is a cool color. Oh, this is a cool little wave or whatever.
Uh,
So yeah, I've been doing more of that, but yeah, the main things I've been doing during quarantine is like uh cooking a lot, and then I try to make a point to like go outside and like work out in some way, because the fresh air just like makes everything more like happy.
yes, yes. Have you like binge watched anything?
Oh my gosh, yes. I man, what okay, so I finished Upload on Amazon Prime,
Okay.
and then I also watched what is the new Netflix show? Never Have I Ever.
So good.
It's so I've actually watched that twice through.
Oh, I
It's so
love
good
so
because I watched it by myself, and then I made my sister watch it. So then I rewatched it with her. And then Big Little Lies season 2. I've done my fair share of binging shows.
I love it. I love it. And what's on your music playlist right now?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I mean, I like the first thing I do on Fridays. I love Fridays because that's when like new music comes out.
You're speaking my language right now. It's
Yes,
sick.
it's the best. So I like
It's
I
best.
go and just like discover what's new. I really like the new Katy Perry song, Daisies, that
Yes.
she just came out with today. And then like what's great about being a musician is that I'm friends with a bunch of amazingly talented artists. So then I get like a lot of people are releasing, like a lot of my friends are releasing music, so I'm just like listening to them. But one what I keep on going back to listen that I'm listening to during quarantine is Casey Musgrave's album Golden Hour.
Oh,
Like I love that whole
yes.
album. It's like it's so timeless.
It
It's
is.
so
It
timeless.
really is. So good. Oh, what as a young artist, what advice would you give other artists who may be, even way younger, like junior high, high school age, college, just starting out, wanting a career in music? What advice would you give
Oh man, that's good. I think like the biggest piece of advice I would give is, just follow your creativity and stick with your goals and your dreams. And first things first, like put out music. I'm a big believer. Like um, a lot of different advice that I've gotten where I don't know if I completely agree with is they're like wait until you're ready to release music. Like wait. I feel like obviously you want to put things out that you're proud of, but I don't think that you should ever let anybody else tell you when you're ready for anything, especially in this industry, because you just like the person who's giving you that advice might not even know. So just I would say put out music, and if you can't even like record and put out music, record a YouTube video, just anything you can do to get out there. And also like what I wish I would have done earlier on is collaborate with other artists sooner.
them?
I think that you learn how to write, you learn how to, you learn from others. That's how you learn in this industry. So yeah, you can just keep at it. Like you can do it, and you'll keep on progressing.
I love it. Awesome. And just in case they aren't already following you on social media, where can everybody find you?
Yes, you guys can find me at Christie Huff Music pretty much everywhere. And then my website is christiehuff.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us today. And we're so happy that you are doing our Instagram takeover as well. So make sure to go check out her Instagram takeover. It's in our highlights on Hot Parts TV's Instagram. Thank you,
Thank
Christy.
you so much.